Welcome to McCrazy Fit. We are doing a beginner Pilates workout focused on the lower abs. All done, laying flat on my back. Here we go. So I'll roll on down to my back in a moment. First, knees are at about 90-degree angles. Feet, knees inside of the hip bones in the same line. Scoot forward and I'll roll all the way down. And being in a good neutral starting position, head's flat on the mat, nose pointed up to the sky, shoulders down away from the ears, natural gap of space in the lower back, so I'm not pressing the lower back into the mat. Inhale, and as I exhale, imagine blowing up a balloon, tightening the lower abs. I'm gonna keep those tight through the whole workout. And now, breathing at a comfortable pace, I'll bring one leg into tabletop and down, and the other leg into tabletop and down. So goal here is keeping the hips stable, spine stable, keeping structure in the knee here as it comes up, and neutral in the lower spine. So I'm not pressing the lower back into the mat. Abs are still tight. At any point throughout this workout, I could put my hand on my belly, make sure it's not doming up to the sky as I go into the movement, because those lower abs are flexed. Those deep, stabilizing core muscles. And still breathing at a comfortable pace. Being mindful of not carrying any tension up in my shoulders or my neck, not pressing my head into the mat. Keeping that lower belly tight throughout the movement. And let's go one more on each side. And rest. And now, keeping that belly tight, I'll extend one leg out across the mat and back. And the other leg out and back again, keeping that belly tight, not doming up to the ceiling. No tension in my shoulders or my neck. Keeping the spine stable as the leg extends. Exhaling on the extension, inhaling back in. One more on each side, and then we're going to put those two movements together. And back to start. Take a moment to make sure I'm still in my neutral starting position. Head's gently resting on the mat, shoulders down, away from the ears. Neutral in the spine, hips, knees, feet in a line. Inhale, exhale, tightening the lower core muscles, and bring one leg in a tabletop. This time comes down as soon as the toe touches the mat, it extends out and back. So bringing together those last two movements. Still breathing at a comfortable pace. Hand on the belly, make sure it's not doming up to the ceiling. As I go into the movement, staying stable in the lower spine here, abs are nice and tight. And let's go one more on each side. Still breathing at a comfortable pace. Last one. And back to start. Inhale, exhale, belly's tight, blowing up the balloon. Bringing both feet up into tabletop and moving into toe taps. So one toe comes down and then the other. Staying stable in the hips and spine. Belly's tight. Not rocking in the hips. Keeping structure here in the knee, in the leg. And I'm not following a breathing pattern here, just breathing at a comfortable pace. But the pattern I would use would be the exhale coming down, inhaling back up. Let's go one more on each side. And this time let's bring the knees on into the chest, letting the lower back sink into the mat for imprinted spine stretch. And feet back down, taking a moment to make sure in the neutral spine position, shoulders lightly pressed against the mat, head gently on the mat, nose straight up to the ceiling, hips, knees, feet in a line, lower belly tight. Inhale, exhale to bring both legs up, and this time one leg goes out straight and back. Out straight and back. Upping the difficulty here by extending out, making a longer lever with the legs. Exhaling on the extension, inhaling back in. Real gentle with the head. Not pressing the head in the mat to try to gain leverage. One more each way. And then we're going to add on to this one. And let's bring the feet down. Inhale, exhale to tighten the abs, bringing both legs up. One leg out to a 45, then gently down and back up. Nice and controlled on the extension. Not rocking. Not letting the lower back sink into the mat. Exhaling on the extension. Inhaling back in. One more on each side. And both feet come down. And take a moment to rest. Take a breath. Inhale, exhale, blowing up that balloon, tightening the lower belly. Both legs come up. This time, inner thighs glued together, and knees will gently fall to one side, not going all the way down. And back up, maintaining control so I don't want to start falling over to the side. Just letting the knees fall, engaging the obliques a little more. Exhaling. Inhale back to start. Good structure in the knee. One more each way. Exhaling over, inhaling back. And bring those knees in again, letting the lower back sink into the mat. Taking a moment to release any tension in the lower back. And feet back down. This time we'll kick the feet out a little bit farther away from the body. And move into a curl. So a little bit of energy coming out of the fingertips. Inhale, exhale, tighten the abs, and curling up, lifting the shoulders off the mat. And inhale back down. Again, exhale to curl up and down. I'm imagining holding a lime or a lemon under my chin, so the angle here on the chin stays the same, not curling it up or letting it fall back. Two more. And come down to rest, and I'll let the head gently fall to one side. Release any tension in the neck. And up to center, and exhale to the other side. And back to center this time. Fingers interlaced behind the head. Same movement, inhale, exhale, curling up and down. Just up in the difficulty a little bit from the previous exercise, keeping the shoulders in line with the head so I'm not letting them pull in front of the head. I'm not using any leverage in the elbows or the arms to get the head up, just all curling, using the lower abs and curling from this mid-spine area. Holding that lime or lemon under my chin to keep the same angle. Three more. Exhaling up, inhale back down. Last one. And come down to rest. And I'll kick myself up. Thank you for joining me. If you enjoyed that workout, please subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss any of the videos. And I'll see you next time.